mean it's something that you're destined.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Tirico, Greg Olsen set to get this one started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, Devin Pirates, 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And that pressure getting there in a hurry just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Denver.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look underneath for Harvey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but get the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That one good for 26 yards.
Gain of 26 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here first and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is hot in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that, I know we're playing a game at home, but, man, these guys came to play.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing the ball carrier.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
A gain of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and short, Jackson. Got the hook out there to Ogunze. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A first down throw for Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Jackson now on second down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll try to use that size to push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and Next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third and goal for Jackson. Moving left. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. They come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
The ability to be effective on first down, like it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
One of the tight ends motions right. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Got it. Ready?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
70 range. Captain Buffalo 18. Ready?
He'll look to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
19, shot, 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Broncos.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own. And They get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80, Dragon 60. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's swung out to Harvey. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hands. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
3rd and 7.
Get it. 60 by Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll move his ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st down, Denver.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
We'll try the right side with Harvey. It's going to be a pickup of 4 and get him down to the 12-yard line. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Etienne. He's beyond midfield to the 45. He's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
Don't worry.
Second down, Jackson. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 2.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Third and 2. Here we go. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Jackson. That's swung out to ETN. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
11 more
That's a
yards.
gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Now a screen set up for ETN. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
17-yard line.
T-Ren, I'm gonna go. Hey, Alf.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. Now a timeout of Denver. That's their second. On stop. A little under a minute to go in their second quarter. Here's second and 6. Again, it's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Mustang 19, 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Warriors 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds and to stop the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
60, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. He connects with Mims. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos will take a 21-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30. And another first down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Middle. Watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball, you got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. Defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
He's going to keep it himself. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Back to throw, Jackson. He's got it at the 3.
Jackson's pass complete to Dante Thornton Jr. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
From a little closer, here's second and goal.
180.
Play action now. Jackson. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Ravens.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understand it here before the half. We don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
The highest metric, the city just made it sweet. The diabetic, they mouth full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome New Orleans with the end.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. And how aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Jackson now. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson now on second down. On the run to the right. And he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A run with Harvey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Ready?
Brings up second and 2.
Come on. Hit. 70 Lions.
Tight end motioning left. A run once more. That's Harvey. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
19 Lions. 19, 18.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got it inside the 5.
It's a gain of 14
And the Broncos are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Trying to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Tight end on the move left. Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Up the middle, here's Etienne. going to be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
2 yards on the pickup.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught left side by Odunze. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Dragon 60. Panther 80. Check, Panther. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready, check.
2nd and 10.
18, run with 18. 70 line.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdowns, Denver. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Jackson. Rolling to the left.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn it to a runner, pick up the 1st down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And the pistol. Jackson ready. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down.
Pistol formation with Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson up top again. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Again, it's Jackson. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Give her 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
It's the score. Broncos 31, Ravens 28.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it.
Okay,
he winds up overshooting his man.
This crowd into it
Let's go now.
As we get to 3rd down.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He's going to let this one go deep. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the give, it's ETN. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. On the draw, the give to ETN. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback. And then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
Coming up. Makes it.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
They come to the line for this one. Third down, needing 3. Moving to his left. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Christmas wreath, dropping these balls while I brush my teeth, flipping this verse like a boomerang, landed on stage and you backpack filled with a new disease.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
And we're still too loud, biscuit drops, the place explodes, jumping through life in my pantyhose, still no job, but I'm on the clock.
So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to even the score late. He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Bring it. Hurt. Ready.
He'll run. Oh, a loose football. One of the Ravens has it.
Just a critical error here, Mike. At this stage in the game, you understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moments. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco 80, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
1979 Broncos.
Back to the air once more on second down. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Now a timeout at Denver. That's their second. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
At the 35-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19 Lions.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to air this one out. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 35 yards. Here's 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to the air one more time. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Rig alert, rig alert. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 10-yard gain. But it's fourth down.
Oh, the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say, yes, it's a timeout. They got it with 1 second left to go, and a field goal try is coming that could send us to overtime. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. There's a defensive score. It's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A first down throw for Jackson. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. The carry here for Etienne. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now, Jackson. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, exactly exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Ready up. Go. Back on. Cut my team. Cut my team.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's swung out to Harvey. He's got room past the 35. And he is out of bounds. That gained 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Ready. Back to 60. Back to 60. 60 ball cap. 60 ball cap.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout to talk things over before third down.
Shot 60, shot 60. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Three. Stop low, 18.
He'll drop to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. So it's a win here for the Ravens. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner, but they will advance in these playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.